could be worse than travelling around somewhere you've never been before with people biting at your ankles, trying to take anything and everything you have from you, whether it be NPCs or actual people, not knowing the geography, the inhabitants at all, and being constantly followed by a severe taskmaster in a dress. Well, that's what we're seeing in this episode of Hunter x Hunter. Their adventures on Greed Island, are they going to how they planned? Maybe. But a new adventure nonetheless, and they're going to enjoy it, so they need to test their mettle, they need to find out what's going on, obtain some spell cards, protect themselves a little, get those juicy items, try and escape, but I don't think that's going to be for a while yet. So let's see some more. Bisky. Maybe stick with biscuit. It may be, maybe somewhere they don't quite know. The monsters have weaknesses, think that they're working out themselves. But didn't they... She taught him. But didn't they take a few lessons from like Kurapika? I guess that's different, he's a friend. To be fair, with the other examiners from the Hunter exam, I think she'd fit right in. They've got no excuses now. And considering that they have only just kind of picked up their specialties, they're probably on the right path for a little bit of a boost, so coming across the teacher of their master. And even if she's just kind of hanging out in the wings and far enough away, I guess that's fine. As long as not too many unnecessary treatments and whatnot put in place. Don't do as she says, 200 push-ups. I also really want to know when Hisoka comes into this. Maybe this might be good for Killua. He's starting to slip after not doing any of his assassin training daily. What, so she's just going to make the situation dire for them? Deals little damage. We could have obtained this card easily. So while they're just enjoying their time out here, kind of like the ones that took... I see. Being able to sense that. He's just a hairdresser. just sense it through the bloodlust, not through any nen or anything. So he noticed it. He's quick to emotion, though. Yeah, considering that Killua couldn't even sense that bit of bloodlust there. So he's not going to make any rash movements straight away. Which is why we're not doing it. See where he goes, and then once you reach the pillar, do you have to say it out loud? It's all part of the act, why she would suddenly turn the other way. I mean, if they just... If she just started walking the other way for no reason... This is your lucky day. It didn't seem that fast of a slap. Those footsteps aren't exactly quiet. I don't think he's trying to conceal it too much. Wow. Actually took her hair. No, they are just scissors. He gets indigestion. And how exactly did you first learn these powers? In fact, don't tell me. I don't want to know. And is this where he learns that he's made a tremendous mistake? I mean, she wouldn't have reached 57 if she didn't train and whatnot. Is he giving up? Ah, no, he was just getting ready. No cards, no trickery there, just a straight up duel. Took one of his shoes off. She's in a good mood, so should let him go for today. So we go straight to the in terms of gaming. Okay. It didn't particularly seem that difficult of a fight, but let's be fair, she was the one doing it. So. And is she not particularly fussed that one of her hair drills was taken. You're letting out a bit of information there that not necessarily needed to say, but he's famous, and yet we haven't heard much of him a lot. Which means Gonner's got a long way to go to catch up to him, and then they kinda need it. And considering that she knows his father, we'll be taking those. Oh, this is an elaborate game of cat and mouse. If you can. This crater. Are they allowed like a break for naps and into the bathroom and stuff? Hmm. So she knows about him. I mean, throw them in at the deep end. Kill him with his silent footsteps. Good reflexes, but also he could sense it when he was rushing in. I mean, are they just gonna try and stone him to death? I mean, are they out of breath? That's a boulder. Okay. Yeah, he just needed a little bit of ammunition there. I mean, if he doesn't want to use his scissors against those rocks, they found his weakness. Now, are they going to do... Landed a hit, even if he did guard against it, they're getting closer. I think that's part of the point. Yeah, if this wasn't like an actual battle with stakes there, they wouldn't need to push themselves. It's good to see that she can see the talent there on show, even if it is. Since she's after this like blue planet jewel thing, and now she's talking about them in terms of jewels, you can sense what she's on about. And now he's jumping at every little sound. Emerald splash. Well, maybe if you didn't say that to begin. Even though you've won, there's much to learn here. Might as well make the most of the chance given to them. This isn't any fun anymore. If this is just a D-ranked nobody, even if he's a bounty hunter. They've got their wits about them. Has he reached the precipice of his growth? Are you now testing people's morals? How dare you speak to them? Using rocks to count the days? Also, are we having a flashback sense of his past there? What turned him into this? People aren't just evil for no reason. They have circumstances which pushed them into and molded them into who they are. I mean, Killer was footstep though. He wasn't trying to hide his presence there. He's made quite the splash. Wow, the fight them here isn't. Trying to do the right thing, return a dropped wallet. Yeah, it's not them that would kill you. Someone to be nice to him. He's out of the crater. I mean, he sees the kind of best in everyone, no matter what led them up into that point of why they were fighting or what they've done. They remembered to check when she put her finger up, but okay, just a light jog. When she said that she's not as nice as Wing, yeah, we can see that. Oh. So this is... Oh, you can just buy some cards off the walls. Okay. But that was the city that has been in the opening or whatever it was. Now, what are they digging? Let's make a tunnel. You'll never get there if that's how you're taking it. This is just manual labor. Now that they're on the other side, just the rest of the distance to go. Right. So what I saw there with the boulders kind of makes sense. You know, keeping alert in case anyone attacks you at any point. Let go of the rope, smack in the face. But he's training his skull for a beating. Oh, he's crying in pain, so he's fine. Is it an item? Here we go, a lot faster now. You know, that's what I was getting at a while back. Not only able to have their aura on themselves, but anything in their possession. The training montage as it is, seeing them increase their strengths tenfold. Being able to go toe-to-toe with a D-ranked opponent. I get this sense of like always keep you on guard, making sure that if you've got a sense that your life is always in danger, you'd do better than if you just kind of ignore it all, especially in this world where that is entirely the case. How many people are willing to put themselves into life and death situations constantly and enjoy it? Gon is far too excited about everything that comes his way. Hmm. But if she's here for the blue planet jewel, didn't one of the stipulations say that anything they bring out of the game is, well, the old guy owns it? But yeah, one more episode where we have once again a get stronger little section where we can see the growth of the characters. And it's not that like every event they go through gets them steadily stronger, but then they hit a wall where it spikes. So actually seeing and stopping for a moment, right, we've got to cut the journey, focus on, right now, you're gonna die. Do better, come across people that could actually help, and help they do. Even with risk to life and limb. And even small things like showing that mass murderer, bounty hunter, and bounty, his origins, where he came from, why he started, and it was just, he was in a shitty situation with shitty people, and felt like there was no alternative. Some people are just victims of circumstance. I think it's been quite a thing in Hunter x Hunter. It's like no one's just bad. Apart from maybe members of the Phantom Troop. Is there a chance for redemption for them? Probably not, but as long as you can see where things start to go wrong, hopefully you won't make the same mistakes. But unless you want to nap with a rock dangling over your head, I wouldn't suggest following any of these training tips. No, obviously, things like push-ups and long-distance running are going to help with cardio and muscle work and whatnot, but there should be a limit. And knowing Gon has almost limitless potential, partly because of his father, but also because of his attitude, and Killua also is going to stay pretty damn decent, mainly because I'm guessing he just wants to stay with Gon, so he's going to push himself ever onwards just to not be left behind. It's a fascinating dynamic there. And although we got to see the new city briefly, like very briefly, what else is there out there for them? Once they build this, or dig this tunnel straight through, creating new infrastructure, is the next task to fill it all back in again? But Gon's ability to see the best in everyone and their situation. You may have done bad things, the reason you are fighting right now may have not been the purest of motives, but you did help them, so in that respect, thank you very much. Even if by proxy you're helping, that's good enough for Gon. He really does see things in like a very clear-cut way. There's no deeper thought in, so right now, this is helping me, so it's good. I think that's why they need all four. Gon, Killua, Kurapika, Leorio, to balance it all out. They've got almost a fully functional person combined. But I've been enjoying Hunter x Hunter, hopefully you have too. This is the Greed Island section. We've had a little bit of exploring, now we're getting into training. What comes after? And we're probably going to see quite a lot more of her biscuit and how she helps. Yeah, we're not on friendly terms, so no nicknames yet. But for now, get yourselves a bit of a rest. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Leave a like and a comment down below. Consider joining onto the channel. Subscribe to keep up to date with every new release. And I'll see you in the next one. If you want to be the boulder dangling precariously off of a string, consider joining onto my Patreon and helping out the channel, because we can work together to try and get even better without being completely lethal. So, I guess I need to thank Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Mystic Square, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Akane, Diego Zenhausen, Tori Jane, the Kebab Seller, and everyone else. Because you really have helped me get to where I am now, and I haven't needed any time off healing.